And what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Total War Rome 2. And this one is going to be kind of fun. We have got ourselves a 3 versus 4, okay? Now, I'm sure you guys are not unknown to seeing things like this, where you have an unbalanced team, where one is missing a player or something. But have you ever seen a 3 versus 4 where the 3 are the ones attacking, not defending? So that is right, we have got 3 players from the Dragon Corps attacking versus 4 other people, not from the Dragon Corps, defending. Now, right off the bat, I just want to say, the fire arrows, guys, it's not enough. It does some damage, but you're wasting so much precious Cretan ammo on these towers. It's just not worth it. I wouldn't do it. Hold on to your ammo, because against these factions, you're going to need that ammunition. So, right quick, let's go ahead and get into the players. So first off, we have got, as Bowie Eye, Mr. Gray. So you can see he's kind of spread out. He's got stuff over here as well as stuff over there. We've also got Rome being commanded by Pasta. And finally, Galatia being commanded by Ross Worthy. Now, for the defenders, we have got Pontus. Pontus coming out with a mercenary Celtic, by the way. Pontus being commanded by YOLO Swaggins. If YOLO Swaggins, if you're not part of the Discord, you should be part of the Discord just because of that name. We've got Macedon being commanded by S-Fingers. Then we've got Seleucid being commanded by Tommy. And finally, Egypt being commanded by Type 17, TIP 17, sure, Type 17, that's what we're going with. You can see they have broken down a hole into the wall here. Pretty standard. Oh, by the way, this is the settlement of Ankyra. This is pretty standard Ankyra tactics. It's break the wall and work your way into the settlement. You can see Rome over here taking his time. He's taking it easy. They are sending up a Levy Freeman to destroy the ballista. Well, it's a onager, excuse me. That Levy Freeman is not going to live, I hate to say. A worthy sacrifice to the gods of Galatia. I don't know what they worship, so. Burning down the tower, good call. You'd see Pontus going to try and stop that. The Pontic mercenary Celtic warrior, 83 kills, not too bad. He broke the other Levy Freeman. And he did catch the tower on fire. That's the only thing you need to do is get it on fire. Now he can just run away. And maybe Rome will come help with the Hastati. More towers moving up. So what's going to happen here? They're going to throw a unit, maybe 2, into the breach to try and get a foothold while Pontus tries to stop them. At the same time, they will be dropping towers on either side of said defense. That was a really good arty shot, by the way. And as they're going up the breach, they will have their archers to either side, basically getting rid of any defenders that are trying to defend the breach. Now, what can the defenders do? Archers, they have a extreme archer advantage here. You have 4 Eastern archers of Pontus, hopefully 4, Seleucid, no! Okay, so it's not going to be as extreme of an archer advantage. Wait, I thought we already saw... Oh, that's right, they wasted all their ammo on the towers. They have no kills. Yeah, that's right, I forgot about that. So, you should still have an archer advantage, but Seleucid did not go with 4 Syrians. I don't know why. Guys, if you're Seleucid, you have one of the best archers in the game. You also are the only faction that can bring 4 of them. Every other faction can only bring 3. Bring the Syrian archers. It's worth it, I promise you. When I'm building an army, usually one of the first things I do is my army is I get my range in the army, then I build around that. But anyways, regardless of that, they still are going to have the archer advantage just due to numbers. They have 4 factions versus 3 factions. So the defenders are going to have to try and counter that. So Eastern archers need to try and push back any archers that move up. The hard part about that's going to be that Artie is looking right down at them. So the artillery is going to hurt. And Kyra is the most, in my opinion, the most attacker-friendly map in the game. It is extremely hard to hold as a defender due to its long, straight paths. There's nothing like crosswise to set up. You can see you got a crossway there, but that's it. You know what I mean? This side here is a terrible place to attack, at least early on. You can do it once you've gotten pressure pushing this way. But so Rome, I don't know that I would go in. Although it doesn't look like a ton of Seleucids sitting here. You got 3 units that we can see. We are looking from the attacker's perspective, so we can't really see exactly what's happening on the defender's side. Galatia has pushed up his towers. What he's doing here is he's creating an arrow wall. He's created a wall of towers to help alleviate any sort of archer fire coming from the flank. That makes it a little more secure for archers to move up for the attackers. So you can see the Celtic bowmen. This is actually a good call. I think bringing the Celtic bows up, well, maybe he's not going to do it. I was going to say, it'd be a good call to bring the Celtic bows. They only have 125 range, so they can't really take an archer fight. But they can shoot at troops. So I personally think that'd be a really good call, sending the Celtics up, not to try and fight the Easterns, but to assist against the breach. Once again, fire arrows. Guys, Macedon, please stop. Don't do this anymore. Fire arrows are pretty much only used for one thing, and that is morale, debuff. When you have units that you're trying to break, their morale is low, you use those fire arrows and you can a lot of times break them that way. Outside of that, don't use fire arrows. I'm just saying. Oh, God. And the way they're lined up is just perfect for the artillery that's firing right down this path. That's the other tough part about it. In Kyra, you are at the whim of the artillery. There's nothing you can do about it. You literally just have to sit there and take it like a man. And it is extremely painful. Now, Rome, one of his units had to bail off a tower, and instead of leaving there to get up on a different tower, he's actually moving that over. Another tower moving up, another Hastati. We do see African elephants at the gate over here. I wonder if the attackers see it. Boei's Jin, I think he probably forgot about him because he's still at the back. And he has a bunch of Oathsworn. He's got 2 Oathsworn over there as well. So this would not be a good match to go super heavy high tier because you would lose yourself out a lot of manpower. You're already going to be down on the manpower front, so good call for the Boei, not going super heavy on the Oathsworn. Ugh. And Sword Followers are just a stupidly good unit as well. Got some cav coming in. Egyptian cavalry coming from Egypt, obviously. And I don't think Rome saw it, mostly because I didn't see him, there was no command to leave the tower. Usually if you see the cav coming at a unit like this, you would leave your tower to try and form up against it. Or Javi it, even better. This Egyptian cav did absolutely nothing. He lost 2 men and got 0 kills. Whoops. A very slow attack. This is going to be a bit painful at the beginning. Pontus has 3 Pontic swords sitting here just looking at this breach. So the Hastati unit's going to go and eat all their ammunition. Once their ammo's gone, then they can pour some more units into this. If you're going to use your ammo, be ready to switch out those units. Put a fresh unit in. to Javi again. It's too bad the attackers don't have another artillery looking off the other direction. But there's that archer fire we were talking about earlier, forcing Pontus to leave. He has no choice at this point. The archer fire, look at that, already 37 kills, 42 and 20. I think Rome is abandoning this side, and I honestly think that's the right call. By the way, some more cav coming out. Macedon, some citizen cav. Citizen cav I'm not really too big of a fan of. They don't really do anything great. They're just kind of meh at everything. I'm just not a fan. A lot of wasted ammo here. Why are we shooting this? Guys, either if you're on fire at will, turn off fire at will. If you're not on fire at will and this is a command, don't do that. It's a bad thing. You're doing nothing. Look at this. You know, and hopefully he noticed it. I haven't seen any more volleys come in. And here come the hordes of the attackers. I'll be honest, even though this is 3v4, this is a really, really dirty combo. Rome, Galatia, and Boii. But to be perfectly honest with you, to pull off a 3v4 on attack, remember, you're going to need some pretty damn good factions. You would not be able to pull this off with some, like, you know, C-tier factions or anything. Citizen Cav, 1 kill. Congratulations. You are useless. So here in a moment, what we will see is an archer incursion. So we'll see probably, I'm going to bet you it's going to be Galatia's archers will come in. Because what they're going to want to do, they're going to want to get in and set up so they can begin shooting further into the settlement. But they need to be watching out. Egyptian cavalry just came out of the gate over here. Thorough spears along with it. There's plenty of stuff over here, so I'm not too worried about the archers. But here we go. Hastati leading off. Egyptian cav just trying to swing around over there. The Macedonian cav left. He got out of there. Is he in... Okay. I thought he was in diamond formation for a minute. I was going to be like, no, stop it. All right, here we go. Sword followers and Hastati leading the charge. What I would do here, you know, you already have a unit in combat, and then you charge another unit in. Switch those units out. Just charging one unit into the back of your own unit really doesn't do a whole lot. Pontic Sword at 92 men, 25 kills. Sword Followers 54. And here comes the Arty. This is Rio clumped up, so he sees beautiful targets back here. And the Syrians, it's just not worth it to shoot into this. You're just shooting into a blob of stuff, but you're shooting straight into it. Oh my god! That was surprising. 106 kills on Boii's ballista. Galatia's at 88. And already, look at this, they're already losing this. This is why Ankara is so hard. Such a hard map to defend. I'm not saying it's impossible to win, guys, but it is extremely hard. This is a tough defender map. Very, very tough. And interestingly, you know, they are sending quite a bit over here. They want to take this gate and get right in here. So you can see what they're going to do. They're going to send the Celtic bows, or one of these two is going to step over here to start shooting into this while they attack here. Boii has gained more ground, 53 kills, 95 kills. Pontic swords are just no match. Sword followers are such a good unit. We basically have three of the best infantry factions in the game on the field right now. Oh, what he should do is get off here, get on the other one. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It's right there. No, where are you going? Go up that one. Go up that one. It's not burning. Well, it is burning, but you have time. So, sword followers are getting a little beat up. So this is one bonus, one good spot for the defenders is this area. You can get some good shots into this spot if the attackers haven't put their archers in to push you away, which as of right now, the attackers have not. I think the attackers are just wary of the slant and the archer numbers. But to be perfectly honest with you, with the way the defenders are just wasting their ammunition at the moment, I don't know that there's going to be an issue. They're kind of squandering their archer advantage here. And they do, I bet you by now they have probably seen the elephants, and they're probably holding on to some ammo just specifically for the elephants. Pontus just kind of crumbling over here. Once again, Pontus is just like, the Pontic sword is nowhere near good enough to deal with sword followers and Galatian legionaries and Roman infantry. Looks like Rome went heavy on the armored legionaries, by the way. He's got the Eagle cohort as well. Yeah, it looks like he went mostly Hastati and armored legionaries. Armored legionaries are extremely good. Very, very good. Thorax here doing actually pretty good. Look at this, 132 men still. It has 96 kills. He's doing pretty good. Thorough Spear's moving over. Persian Lights, 168 kills, so they've done pretty good. Here's some Cretans from Egypt, 68, 62. So they are getting some good kills. But Macedon, I think, really screwed the pooch with all that early fire. I mean, there's no way he's got very much ammo. And there we go. See, once again, Pontus having to be pushed back. That's what you do, guys. You keep shifting over. You know, as soon as they put something down, shift something around behind it. So now the problem is going to be you're going to lose that advantage. So it doesn't look like they will hold this anymore. So now you only have straight shots on to your targets. So all those really, really good targets they were just getting are not going to be as easy to come by anymore. So I wouldn't be surprised if now we start seeing that shift of the archers moving into the settlement. Galatian legionaries charging in. So double Pontic sword. Enough men to basically make up one Pontic. Over on this side, I hate to say, it's going to be a pretty big grind fest. Egyptian Cav moved all the way back over to the other side again. So this Cav has literally just been running back and forth through the settlement. You can see he's winded from all of the galloping around. Good switch out by the Thorax. Nicely done. Oh, no. So the gate was neutralized, so now Hastati, this Thorax is in a lot of trouble. Oh, he should have seen that and used one to plug the gate. Ow. Galatian Legionary now up to 72 kills. Look at that, just moving on up. Now they're bringing in another Galatian Legionary to gate. So what he's trying to do, he's trying to alleviate the pressure on the one. Well, now he's just switching out. Yeah, so he put, well, no, he's taking both units out now. Huh. Interesting. You can see they are starting to push stuff over this way. You got Hastati moving around. Thorough spears firing at the Hastati. Oh, so painful. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Oh, actually, nicely done. Look at this, Egypt. So he's brought his Cretan over here and getting shots right in the back. Very well done. Nice. I always love, you know, getting into battles like this with people I don't know, and seeing them pull plays like that. Like that's a pretty, not, I wouldn't say a pro play, I would say, but it is, I'm trying to think of the word to say. It's I would say, I don't know about advanced move, but it is something that we don't usually see in just kind of the public lobbies. That's something that we typically see far more often in, you know, private games on the Discord. Oh, mercenary naked swords. All right, all right. Now, the throw spear has been drawn out of position. There's a sword follower that might be able to get around that, but he might just be worried about the archers. They have used so much ammo, man. It looks like they have just not stopped firing the entire game. 91 kills, though, on the Cretans. So what Boei did, he just pulled back because of the archer. Naked swords have gone in. Sword follower, 72 kills. A lot of archer fire just shooting straight into the front of this Glacial Legionary. Don't waste your Persian lights. Don't waste your archers that are out of ammo. If they're out of ammo, bring them back to the point or something for the beginning. Just because those archers, those kills, can really affect quite a bit when it comes to army losses. You know, when it comes to just giving your people a little bit longer to fight, having those archers alive can really help you quite a bit. Especially if it comes down to, you know, like a time victory. The clumps here, and Boei is just reaping through this. 200, what did it say? 241 now? Whew. We do have some pikes over here. Got 2 units of pikemen. Our armored legionaries have now gone in. The thorax is not going to be able to handle that. Thorax 101 kills. Armored legionary now 60. Look at the numbers though. Just boom, 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 boom. 67, 68. Jeez. Naked swords are moving over. Thorough spears just jabbing the shit out of that. They probably want to put something over here, like a thorax or something. Now this could also be a really good shot. You can see Boei shifting over that way. The archers might be able to get a really good angle there. It's hard to get the screenshots without the ghosts. Project swords. And once again, Cretan archers being thrown into combat. Pikes over here in a really awkward position. It's such a extreme gap that it's really hard for a pike or even 2 pikes to hold this without being outflanked. So you can see the sword followers just trying to like skirt away from those pikes. They can't engage it, so that's the main thing. Galatian archers are sitting outside. That's all the archers outside. All right. Wonder where the elephants went. We haven't seen them in a little while. We can't see them in the back anymore, so... Look at all the stuff on the point. Macedon literally just left his entire army on the point. Macedon left his allies out to dry. And that is honestly probably one of the main reasons this is going so badly. You can see they're not going to commit anymore. They are trying to shift stuff away at this point. But, yeah, Macedon really screwed the pooch on this. He really, really messed up his teammates here. One, he wasted a ton of ammunition here. I would not be surprised if they have barely any. I think, I'm going to bet you they maybe have quarter to a half ammunition left on these archers. But look at this. 1, 2, 3 thorax, 4, 5 thorax, 1 foot companion, which is a really good pike, by the way. They have a lot of pikes. Look at this. 2 bronze shields. They've got 1 foot companion. Where did the Egyptian pikes go? Let's see. 2 Egyptian pikes. One of them is in a really, really bad spot. This was not a good move, Egypt. I'm sorry. But you're going to lose your pike now. Or even if you don't completely lose it, that pike is going to be so damaged, it's not going to be worth anything anymore. I think it's done. Like, they continue to try and hold it, and I'm not 100% sure why it is not going well for them at all. So, if I was the defenders, I would consolidate my forces and pull back a little bit further. They could probably even hold something like this here if they wanted to. And there goes the pike. Yeah, not super impressed with that, I hate to say. That's just, I hate to say it, that's just kind of a duh thing for me. I just don't understand why you would go there. Same thing here. Why do we have a pike in a place that is completely and totally unsupported? Where, like, look at this, they're not even in a gap. I don't know why the attackers aren't taking advantage of this just to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Like, you've got a pike here. It's tiny, and it's got a massive hole around it. Just a wasted pike unit. I hate to say it, guys. Like, this is just bad pike play. They're trying to finish off this sword follower that is somehow still alive. Good javies here. I'll give Seleucid that. Like, you know, Egypt has this pinned down, and Seleucid getting really good jabs to the side. Nicely done. Hey, look, here's Macedon. Look at that. Some thorax swords coming to help out. They're probably too late, but they're here. I mean, at this point, the gap is open. Good javi toss. All right, Macedon, hear me out. So you send one in. Well, okay, he sent this one this way, so that's fine. That's fine. So I was gonna say, send one in and then send the other around the flank of it. Finish off that unit faster. Okay, they broke something here. Nicely done. He pulled off the pike. I'm not sure why he pulled off the pike. Like, there's plenty of room around this. Bit confused on that one, but bronze shield pikes, by the way, are really good. Really good. They might be, for their price, might be the best pike in the game for their price. They're only 820, I think it is, but really good. Galatia's going to have a heyday. These Thorough Spears aren't going to last very long. Not against Galatian Legionaries. They probably want to try and get something over to deal with that. Although he's probably out of ammo, so he probably doesn't need to worry about it too much. Some random archer fire. It's Egypt, 105 kills on his archers. Not bad, not bad. Definitely could be better. No chevron or anything. Celtic bows are now in the settlement. Still haven't seen the African elephants in a little while. It's been a while. Is it bad that's the only thing I remember? That's the only part of that song I, like, remember? I can't remember what comes after that. Watch as I look it up on my phone. What I would do here is I would bring these guys over here, or even better, I would shift your line this way and then bring this over here and Javi. But here comes the archer fire, and now the Thorough Spear is in a spot that the archers can shoot him right in the back. Over on this side, look at this, Macedon pushing back the Romans, regaining some ground for the defense. The Roman legatus is in. Oh, it's a general's bodyguard, but still. The Roman general is here.
Stop now!
Stop! Stop now! Bounce power is pretty much dead even. It's probably still a tiny bit in the defender's favor. But honestly, for this being a 3v4 and being pretty even is honestly pretty impressive. Now we got 3 thorax swords all just mobbing into this Oathsworn. Guys, it just doesn't do anything. Don't do this. This is bad. What you could do is move something around or put something here. There are other options than just throwing 3 units frontally into one. Especially, look at this. Now you're going to send an archer to hold off an armored legionary. Send a thorax, plug the gap or something. Got a Persian hoplite just sitting here doing nothing. I still want to know where the elephants went. Did they move out? Yeah, they came out here. Okay. We found the elephants, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Call off the National Guard. We found them. It seems to me just like there hasn't been very good coordination from the defense, which, granted, you know, I assume they probably were not in a voice call together. So using text chat or markers or pings only goes so far. It's a hell of a lot easier when you can, you know, talk to the people on your team. If any of the defenders are watching this battle, please don't take anything I say too harshly. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. And honestly, like, the battle's going fine enough. There's just some things that are pretty easy fixes. So in reality, what I want you to take out of this is just some advice of how to do things a little better. And your pikes, man, turn your goddamn pikes. Your pikes, oh, why, guys? Why are we committed to this? 1, 2, 3 units all piled into this while you're getting outflanked. What is the thought process here? That is what I want to know. Man, I don't get it. I just don't get it. And here's Macedon's archers with the little bit of ammo they have, just firing off into just nothing. There's no rhyme or reason. That's the frustrating part. Is it's not that decisions aren't being made, it's just that they're just like, oh, huh, hey, that's in range of my archer. Well, I'm just gonna shoot that now. Instead of thinking, oh, I should shoot this because I've got a really good angle, or because blank, blank, blank. There's no thought process to that here. By the way, Pontus, way too many mercenary naked swords. Way too many. Bring in a couple naked swords I can get behind. They're kind of a fun unit to bring along and have fun with. You know, they're a very high charge, high aggressive unit. But bringing 4, I think you brought all 4, didn't you? 4 or 5 maybe. Bringing all that, it's just way too many, way too many. The problem is they're so low armored that they're not worth it. Not that many of them. Bronze Shield Pike just left out to die.
Fill the skies!
The Galatian Legionaries just having a heyday here. Thorax swords are just outclassed. Galatian Legionaries are arguably the best mid-tier unit in the game. So toe-to-toe versus the Thorax, which the Thorax is kind of the base mid-tier. It's kind of what you judge most mid-tiers off of, is the Thorax. Elephants have come in. They've got 113 kills. Spread formation. Interesting. I don't know that that helps. I wonder if it does. It might. I don't know. So far, they haven't got a ton of kills. They are out of control. Okay, 130 so far. They've lost, I believe, 2. Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't even see. So there's 1 dead elephant. 2. Oh, God. The slingers. 6 out of 12. They're finishing off this side now. Pontus seems to be sending all of his naked swords over here. Archers are going to try and finish off the elephants. Which they are not finished off, but they are, for all intensive purposes, out.
For gold!
Are you going to send your cav to deal with the elephant? Why? Not just your cav either, your general? Interesting. I guess he does have a bonus versus large. But elephants are really good against cav, so I'm not sure that's a good idea. Naked swords charging in. Just getting some scenic stuff here. Not scenic, but, you know, close-ups. Another Thorax holding the gap. Bunch of Galatian Legionaries still left, though. Now, the attack over this way has honestly faltered. They don't really have anything else to put here. It looks like they are going to put their primary push from this direction. Attackers are going to have to be really smart about how they go about this. They're kind of at a point in the game where what they have left is just enough to pull this off still, while they can't just be willy-nilly with their units. I don't know, I get, like, they're dead now. I don't know what killed them, but they're dead now. Oh, the Egyptian general, the Ptolemaic cav, is out here as well.
Advance at speed!
I don't know what happened to the Egyptian cavalry, but look at this. Just look at this, guys. Oh my gosh.
Run, Gushu! Forward!
Just devastating losses. You would not recover from this kind of loss. And here we go. So they basically have gotten through now because Rome had an armored legionary come this way. So now they're going to begin their push this direction. They have started pushing down the center. So we've got an Osworn going at the Pontic general. Osworn has lost 32 men with 153 kills. So, okay, so Macedon does have 2 foot companions. His general's a foot companion as well. We couldn't see the general earlier, so... Oh, thorough spears. Oh, Galatia. I'm not sure that's the unit you wanted to go into, Galatia. Got battle rhythm on one of the Galatian legionaries. Macedon has just tons of units sitting here that could have been really useful a long time ago. Set your foot companions up, get your range out of it. Foot companions have a really good melee attack. But you can see all that archer fire that's been saved by the attackers is now being laid into this foot companion. They have a really good attack, but their armor is not very good. Their armor is, what is it, 70? Which compared to like a silver shield, which I believe is 85. Don't advance. Don't advance. Stop it. No! Macedon, stop moving your pike. Please. Oh my god, just getting wasted. I wonder if he regrets wasting his ammunition early on. God almighty. Now Javi's coming in as well. And I think this is where things just go downhill. Well, I hate to say it, they've been going downhill for most of the battle, but, I mean, this I think is the end. It's the end of the world as we know it. Thorough spear, shield bearer. So Seleucid is holding that other side as much as possible. I don't really know why. I mean, they're under such threat at the point that I don't know why he is continuing to hold all the way out here when that's not going to win in the game. This will. Then why do we also have 2 units in this weird formation sitting here? One, they're just getting blasted by Celtic bowmen. Tiny mercenary naked sword going in. Now the bronze shield pike just getting annihilated. I don't really know why the Roman general is going into it though. Bit odd. Somehow he's still alive. There's no way. There it is. I was like, there's no way. What?
Speed! Advance at speed!
I wonder if he, like, ended up being the last man alive.
Kill!
Oh my god. Look at this. What is Macedon doing?
Quickly now!
He's literally just leaving his men to die here.
Get running!
I don't understand at all. Now the Galatian Legionnaire, or Galatian General's coming around. That's probably going to put an end to this. You can see the shield bearer general for Seleucid still alive. Here comes the Ptolemaic general. Egypt's gen, 37 kills.
On my order! Withdraw!
Let's go ahead and fast forward this, because let's be honest, guys, it's a done deal. The 3 attackers pulling off the 3v4. There goes the foot companion. Yeah, so it's basically just going to be finishing off the shield bearer and probably a Ptolemaic general. Which, it doesn't seem to look like the attackers know he's here. Because he's kind of running around and there's been no shifting by any of the attackers. Now I think they know, but... Tiny little armored legionary. So keep in mind here that when we get to the kill screen, the kills are going to be very slanted. The 3-person side's going to have a lot of kills, while the 4-person side's only going to have not going to have as many kills. 4-person side doesn't have as many people to kill. 3-person side has more people to kill. So
Make them bleed!
don't be surprised if on the attacker side we see really high kill counts.
Quickly now!
Now it's just the Ptolemaic general. And that's going to be it as we just finish this off. The Galatian general's going to go try and cut him off, but too late. I hate when people do this. Dude, it's game over. You're not going to win with your one Ptolemaic general. Just finish it. I think that was a cap victory. See what I was saying? So really high kills and not as... I'm gonna be honest, like Macedon, not as many kills. That's not because there was less people to kill. That's because, no offense, Macedon, it wasn't great. Go look at the video and take some of the suggestions that I put in there throughout the video, and all my other videos too. Like, this is something I try to do in all my videos. I want people to get better. The better that we can make everybody in the community, the better games we get, right? You know, that's in the end the better thing. So first off, Ross Worthy, Galatia, 2,672 kills. Ballista, 217. Look at the Galatian Legionaries, 480, 298, 256, 161 on a Galatian sword. Bullying victim, which is Pasta, 2,966 kills, leading the entire game. 337 on the Ballista, really well done. Archers, this one did really good. Slinger did really good. I think the Slinger got a lot of his chevrons from the elephants. Armored Legionaries, 434, 207, 225. Pretty good overall. Mr. Gray as Boyai with 2,645 kills. His Oathsworn, 2 of his Oathsworn did pretty solid. The other one did okay. 228, 180. Pretty solid overall on his sword followers. For the defenders, we've got Yellow Swagons as Pontus, 1,367 kills. Archers, not fantastic. Pike's not great. You know, I hate to say overall, probably could have done a little bit better here. 147 on a Celtic Warrior. Macedon, I'd be honest with you, Macedon, I don't really know what your plan was. One, I think you spent way too much money on your foot companions. I don't mind bringing the foot companion general, but drop the other one and spend some more, money on troops. Egypt here, 1,484 kills, 205 on the African elephant, 200 on the Ptolemaic cav. A lot of junk time kills. His archer's actually pretty good, 157, 120. It's not bad at all. And finally, we have Seleucid, Tommy, 1,415 kills. Archers did good, yeah. Throw spears did pretty solid. Infantry did okay. He was really outmatched by the Rome. That's who he was fighting mostly, was those Armed Legionaries, and that's a really tough fight for a Thorax. Well, that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Hope you guys enjoyed this a little bit different scenario with a 3v4, especially with a 3v4 with the 3 attacking. If you enjoyed, please leave a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to hit that like button. And if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We will see you guys next time.